Right, so I'm just doing some testing with the RGB hack that I've been working on. I haven't touched it for a while. I thought I'd come back to it. Finally got myself a little Arduino. I've only got a few of those around, and the one that I have is broken, so I had to find another one off eBay. So yeah, just basically set up just a small little circuit here and running a small little program. The program pretty much just sends the i2c messages using one of the Arduino libraries, i2c libraries, not the wire library, but another one. Just seems to be a little bit better because it's got more low-level i2c messaging. So I thought I'd choose to use that one. So yeah, so basically to describe the circuit, obviously got like the two on the right hand side are for the i2c 2-wire, so SDA and SD clock. Then we have this one that I've just rigged up today. So this is a digital I/O pin. In my previous video I was looking at ways of disabling the MCU, so the MyCom chip, disabling it by putting it into reset. I've been mucking around without that reset last night, and I just couldn't get it into RGB mode. I've just hooked this up, and as you can see, we are now in nice clean RGB. This was on the second power cycle. So yeah, you can see that I have just got like at the moment power coming straight from the USB port, and just going into a little 5-volt charger over here. So yeah, let's start from scratch. See if I can't make it happen again. I'll just put this down here. So let me just take out power. Put some power back in. Ooh, nice. Getting some odd behavior, but that's okay. It's very strange. Might be because of just the connections that it's got into the board, but yeah, it doesn't normally do that when you start it up. Anyway, let's proceed. So we input next. You can see that we've got our pretty disgusting looking composite with lots of dot crawl. It's pretty disgusting, really. Surprisingly so, actually, in this game. So yeah, so I guess the trick is to try and show you me plugging this in. So when we plug this in, let's see if we can't get it to jump into RGB. So second try. That's jumped into 480i. No, I'm not getting it now. Let's see that I'm... Oh. So we've lost sync. And it's still composite, and there you go, RGB. So, look, I mean, I haven't really mucked around with trying to get it to send large volumes of messages. It's just sort of in a loop. It spits out, I think, maybe 2 lots of the message. In my previous attempts where I've got it to be more consistent, I've been sending about 20 of the same message. So I might just do that. And basically it's just got a 1-second delay between the bursts of packets that it's sending. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Super happy. And the screen's all right too. It's like, the more I look at it, the more I like it. Really like the curved tube on this CRT. I've got a couple of flats and a 29-inch flat that I hook up my MSX to, and you do notice some blurring in the corners. There's a little bit of blur up here, but like it's pretty good. I haven't even mucked around with any of the settings in the system menu yet. So sorry, in the service menu yet. So maybe I might be able to get some even better picture out of it. Also, I've not really bothered changing any of that stuff, like changing any of the convergence or anything like that. But I think it's pretty good, really. But yeah, it's just nice to see, and you can see that this game is a lot better when it's in RGB. Very, very, very much better. So I guess what next steps are, sort out that the burst, see if I can get the burst to send across 20 packets and make it a little bit more reliable. And then I'm going to try and see if I can't source power from somewhere. I know that I've got, I think this is power coming off the VDP, so I probably could use that. Only problem is I'm not really sure if this is a 5-volt or a 3-volt Pro Micro. I might be able to just plug VCC or straight into the raw. I think it's got a power regulator on it, so you can stick raw straight into it, as long as it's not, too much voltage going into it, which I'm sure that won't be. And then I would then look to have some sort of momentary switch. Basically attach a momentary switch, and then you would depress the button, press the button, and it would basically do what I'm doing here when I'm power cycling it. So yeah, let's just try power cycling it again, just out of interest. What does it do? Not much. And I mean, in some ways that's good, because it kind of means that it's put it into RGB and it's keeping it there. One of the other questions is, do I have menu? Do I have OSD? Yes. So I have OSD working as well. So yeah, that was part of the packet that I was sending across as well. So OSD and RGB, which is really nice. Yeah. Anyway, let's just try one more power cycle on the TV. Let's look at this boot sequence. See, that's what it's supposed to do during the boot. Nice sort of screen reveal thing that it does, and goes from static straight into this nice blue screen for me. Only problem with that is that, yeah, you have to unfortunately turn the TV on and then stick it into AV mode, which is a bit rubbish, really. I wish I could figure out some way to deal with that. Who knows, maybe I can look at maybe sending some MICOM messages or something, and getting the TV to switch into AV mode. That would be amazing as well. Let's just see again, like, what happens if I can't get it to go into RGB. No. There you go, done. So it's kind of almost quite reliable. Amazing. All right, cool. Thanks very much. See ya.